action station. Welcome back everyone, welcome back to another epic battle, and today finally for the first time ever I'm featuring my channel a Pan-Asian destroyer, and not a regular one, a tier 10 one. Now I do not know the history behind this replay. Probably he free experience all the way to the tier 10. That's the only reason I came up. We have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain Mookie41 from NA server. He's division with the Fletcher. Within my book, it's one of the best tier 9 destroyer in this game. It's a hybrid between amazing good smoke, good firepower, and very darn good torpedo. But guys, before I'm gonna say something, keep that in mind that the Pan-Asian destroyer cannot harm other destroyers. All they need to do is use the damn guns. Now, the biggest difference between, I'm talking about the concealment versus this ship versus gearing, which I own. That's my first tier 10. It was my first tier 10 ship. It was the gearing. It's 100 meters, so it's 100 meters. It's not big. It was bigger, different, because if you see the hull. But by the way, go and watch Flamo's video about the size. It's much harder to hit this destroyer. It's because there's very little. I'm talking about from the size. The size are smaller. And especially from the side, it's not a, how should I say, wide and big DD as the gearing. It's a smaller target to shoot and aim. However, it does has really punchy, deadly. Okay, detect someone radar, or maybe it was the Des Moines. Yeah, hell, it is the Des Moines. And what do you know, we have another Pan-Asian destroyer, man. The American, they do like their Pan-Asian destroyer. That's for them thing. Send those torps and create a pretty darn good widespread. Remember guys, and this is probably many of you guys forget, the range, it's fantastic. I do believe not quite as good range as gearing, because nobody beats gearings in range. But on my gearing I do have torpedo reload armaments, because I don't need 16.5 kilometers range. I do believe 13 kilometers with a ridiculous fast speed, it's even more deadly. Shall I say that with my faster reload, okay, that we will hit the damn Montana. I do believe so. How much damage can 2 torpedo hits versus a Montana? Now, that's the first time ever in my channel's history. How much damage can two torpedo deep water torps can do? 2 hits for only 21,000 damage with no flooding. What kind of oh, it's actually on the downside. It really is. Now remember, it's 19 more seconds to reload us, and he does not use the smoke. Very interesting, very interesting. Where's the other destroyers? Okay, 2 fires. Holy Khabarovsk. That is one ridiculous good RNG. Now the enemy is pretty smart. He does not open fire. And Des Moines is also within radar range. It's a tricky situation. We are still spotted. This is a more trickier situation than you can imagine. Now the only downside is the enemy did not have anyone who's to shooting to this captain. So basically we are located, but this captain has better concealment than the enemies. I do apologize about that, guys. But now it's remember, all your targets are cruisers and battleships. I'm not so far very impressed about the torpedo damage, because if I would have the gearing I would still do as much damage. Okay, oh man, that is the worst part you can do, to try to do some damage to that Des Moines, but the Des Moines is so behind, and he probably has other problems. We are spotted because of his radar, the Des Moines radar, but the smoke is just fantastic. It's, yeah, I do believe that's the biggest difference between Gearing and this ship. It's much smaller, tinier, less of target to hit. I don't know how should I explain. It's not so high in the water like a Gearing. That's the biggest difference. It's supposed to be the same or close to same ships. I know it's summer class Gearing. I know, I understand that, but size-wise, it's like someone, you know, took a knife and cut the hide. I'm talking how high on the water the Gearing is versus this destroyer. And the shell arcs are same shell arc as Gearings and the same rate of fire. But the smoke does not last. But on the other hand, your next smoke are within 30 seconds away from you. Okay, he's he's gunfighting this Des Moines. I have no idea what the hell this Des Moines is trying to do over there. Someone is definitely spotting him. Maybe it's the friendly Des Moines. Yeah, I do believe so. And we are spotted. Very interesting to see. It's a Des Moines versus Des Moines. I don't know who's gonna win that, but the enemy Chapaev also shooting at our friendly Des Moines. It's kind of interesting, that engagement. But however, remember, you as a Pan-Asian destroyer, your main prey and food are actually battleships and cruisers. If you see a smoke, oh, there's a DD, let's go and torpedo him. Just forget it. It's never gonna happen. So probably that is the biggest difference between the Gearing and this destroyer. YUEYANG. Oh, I do apologize if I pronounce it wrong. I do not know how to read or spell the Pan-Asian names. They are kind of hard. And Montana. Okay, crap. This is close call, very close. Well, it is if you don't have speed, my captain, I'm talking about the Gearing, speed rearmed, so instead of 66 knots going, I don't know, I do believe mine it's close to 17 something. The reaction time or none. I repeat, you have okay. Oh man, New Orleans will eat all the torps in the world. Yeah, oh boy, maybe even Yamato will eat. Oh yeah, he hit. What a good drop. And one more hit. Damn it. I do believe that this captain hit 3 ships at 1 torpedo drop. Absolutely crazy. Man, I would like to say something. They have all 0 reaction time. And Montana, it's no more. Harikaze is over there. Okay, Harikaze, it could be a problem. AP, it's over there. Using the AP. Yeah. He was... Okay, he bitched himself. Oh, for cried out loud. And torpedo coming widespread. Ah! For the love of God, sorry guys. That is a premium captain for you. Don't bet that all tier 8 premium captain are tier 10. Probably they only have reached tier 4 or tier 5. And maybe it's a good idea to put a widespread torpedo because you might hit something. Maybe a Fletcher or a Gearing or Benson in your dream. It's such a good maneuver, and I'm talking about the yeah, the maneuverable ships there. It's not likely with widespread to hit anything. Yeah, battleship you might, destroyer never. So in general guys, sorry if I've said that, tier 8 premium ships don't bet they are high tier captains. They just want to probably first time they want to play a tier 8 matchmaking or versus tier 10, and they purchase a damn tier 8 destroyer. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. Now Atago at 6.4. We pop the smoke. Remember that Atago, it's a sneaky situation because they do have a very workable torps. The torps are fantastics. And the arc of Atago, it's something many people forget how good they are. And Montana got wrecked by this captain, by torps and guns, and maybe he will do the same thing versus... Okay, 2 fires. Now this dude is cooking. He put the fire down. Now the downside with the US vessels, and especially US and Montana, they have very short cooldown of the damage count party. So okay, very unfortunate he got disappeared for just a while. Very unfortunate, because otherwise okay, man, this, even though he kicked so much ass, he's still under the this team's friendly ship. They just vanished. Just look at this team, absolutely crazy, absolutely hilarious. And Kurt First is showing tons of sight. Probably we should change to AP. That's what would I do if I would see so much broadside. But maybe he wants to put this dude on fire, maybe. Oh man, he did put in on fire. And those torps looks damn good. Very, you can create such a good... Okay, 2 more fires. Okay, this looks really interesting, guys. Oh man, just sail straight, tier 10 battleship captain. Because you are as big as an island. Yeah, 3 torpedo hits. No, didn't cast, not flooding. How ridiculous was that? I do believe, sorry to say that, guys, Wargaming is talking bullshit about higher percent to put enemy on flooding. There was no flooding. I do believe in 2-3 different torpedo hits was 0 flooding. I honestly believe that Wargaming are telling you guys bullshit about Pan-Asian. Bigger chance to put your enemy on flooding. I'm talking about flooding percent. Because I would see at least 2 torps. Yes, it was a 2 torps versus full broadside BB that did 0 flooding. And it's such a bad, it's even if my gearing, I would say that it could be equal. So what I'm trying to say, guys, don't, you know, this is what I see from this replay. Wargame, they said that percentage to put your enemy cause flooding, it's higher. I do believe that it's a lie. Because the reason why I'm saying that in this short replay, I was showing you 6 torpedo hits at least, with 0 flooding. 2 completely torpedo attacks versus BB cause 0 flooding. But guys, now let's talk about this game. They are only those 2 division, because this captain unfortunately had a completely potato team. It's 630 versus 879, and someone is capping A, which is good, which is bad. Maybe it's the destroyer. The enemy team have 2 more destroyers. They have this Benson and Yang, also the tier 10, which have 2 kills. Okay, now this captain has to really kick ass. He really needs to kill this DD ASAP, otherwise there's no way in hell that he will win this game. And secondary open up 5.5. I do believe, oh man, he popped the smoke. Okay, that is definitely the Bensons, guys. We don't know what that is, but I honestly believe that this captain did amazing. He knew where to aim. His torpedo aiming was just bloody fantastic. Unfortunately, he's located, which is really bad news. Really bad news for him. Oh man, this is neck and neck. Just look at that score, guys. 662 versus 903. And enemy are capping C and D. And he's trying to do his best here to cap C. Yeah, he's the one to capping C. And only this division versus the whole world, guys. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 2 small destroyer versus 5 ships. Can you believe this, guys? Can you believe this? How bad this friendly team were. Absolutely garbage. No good pile of potato. Yes, sorry to say that, guys. Confederate serve. 2 torpedo hits with 2 flooding. Yes, RNG, and he put the flooding down. Yep. That must be a BB or a cruiser, because those torps will never harm any DD. Now it's bad, sad story, guys, because it's not easy to take down. But he's kind of a low HP. The enemy. Oh yeah, that is a pretty darn good. Curvers most likely will sail straight in that gap. Very good gap, and he only used once. And it was the bloody Atago. It was the Atago. And he did the right thing here. Fletcher is trying to help to take down the Benson. He's not spotted anymore, Benson. Oh, a couple more hits. 7 hits altogether. And he's alone! Damn! He's alone versus 5, for crying out loud. But he really needs to take the... Okay. Very good torpedo hits from Fletcher. Holy macaroni, guys! Alone was a short period of time. Alone versus 5. And he's spotted. And everyone is trying to delete him. Everyone is shooting this poor captain. He's located, but he's not visible anymore. He's not visible. I don't know if this captain could do different. It's very hard when you... Yeah, I know you have slightly HP pool advantage, but the thing is... Okay, now I did know exactly what happened. He capped C, and this enemy YUEYANG did not come back and cap. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. $1 million question. Can we survive? Can we make 1 additional kill? I honestly believe it's necessary to do 1 more kill to secure the win. Remember, all they need to do, the enemy, they only need to just survive 1 minute and 54 seconds, and they will win, especially if they're trying to cap like this Atago. 6.5, 5.5, 6.3 kilometers away, and we are spotted by who? Okay, maybe YUEYANG. Yeah, YUEYANG was the one who's spotting, but we need to take him down very ASAP, otherwise we will lose this game. And he's alone, guys, versus 5. How ridiculous is that? Absolutely broken. And I do believe this salvo will kill the DD. Yeah. We're still behind the points. Can't believe this crap. But 1 torpedo hit caused flooding. Thanks RNG and thanks flooding. Does he flood? 933. 1 minute and 1 second left. 937 versus 951. We are still behind the points. Oh my god, what this captain had to kick ass. Oh man, this is one ridiculous nail beating. I'm eating right now my nails. I have no more nails. It's such a, how should I say, oh, this is too much to bear. And there's a spotter plane. Oh man. And what do we have? Okay, Atago. Man, remember Atago has also great torps. Very, very workable torps. We do not have torpedo. He bait Atago to shoot. The enemy still on the points. Still ahead on the points, guys. Everybody's shooting this captain. And Citadel, 3 Citadel, guys. And AP is loaded. We won in the last freaking second. Absolutely hilarious game. Thanks guys for watching.